Hey, what's happening, everybody? I want to go over some quick comments because some of them, of course, made sense, but I just need to address them on my end. Uh, from Anton, let's do Christian first here. What's he got? At around 4 minutes in, while you're looking at the Google Doodle, watch the temperature gauge. Hang on, I'll find it. I don't know what happened when I clicked it. Hang on. Hey, let's get me and Michael in about 4 minutes in. Watch the temperature gauge. Luck be a lady tonight. They love that word luck. We think it has something to do with Lucifer. I got a temperature gauge down at the bottom. What is he talking about on here? So I'm 4 minutes into my video. Temperature gauge right there. So what's he saying? What he be saying? What you be saying, Christian? Goes from about 95 to 110. 110 is the Twin Towers, 110 stories, 45 is Trump, 45th president, 33, of course, their number for the club, or the mystery religions of Babylon on the right. And I'll just pick. So Arizona had a comment in the name, radio dials, point on the bottom. Just a few things I noticed. Good stuff, my friend. Yeah. So we got Anton, and glad you're here, Anton Pannon. Are flowers referring to botanical items, hence pharmakia, meaning the pokey poke 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 pokies? Revelation 8. I'll tell you the thing about pharmakia that they throw us off on, in my opinion. They say that sorcery is just drugs. That's not true. Sorcery is connecting to demons. One of the ways people connected to demons from ayahuasca and any other kind of psycho, whatever to kind of takes you into a transient state. It's all about connecting with demons. Sorcery is connecting with demons. And through the use of pharmakia is a way to do it. So it comes from that word. How do I say this? You have to work backwards and say, like, let me look it up for you. Let's do it from scratch. All right, so here's the word sorceries. Sorceries. And a lot of the times, unfortunately, Blue Letter Bible has gotten a little distorted over time. Sorceries. So we're showing that in Revelation, both times sorceries is being used. It is the same word. It's a G5331. It says it's a metaphor basically used for the deceptions and seductions of idolatry, sorcery, magical arts, often found in connection with idolatry and fostered by it. Poisoning, the use or the administration of drugs. What I want you to focus on, let's look at it. Let's look at it in Isaiah 47:9. Sorceries. because, take it back to its original source. Isaiah 47:9. Multitude of thy sorceries and for thy great abundance of thine enchantments. Sorcery, or the word pharmakia, is really about connecting with demons. So what they did was man has come up with drugs to connect with demons. It's more about connecting with demons. Association, company, band, shared association, society, a magician, a charmer, a spell. It's more like taking drugs to connect to demonic entities. That's why using ayahuasca to connect to the spirits. You ever heard the expression, somebody that was an alcoholic or a drug abuser, and they go, he had his demons? Or they call alcohol wine and spirits. It's all about connecting this to the spirit world. It's not about, we know alcohol is a drug. It's not about just the drug. It's about the connection to the spirit world. That's what pharmakia is about. And I want to be very clear that the mark of the beast is man being handed over to a strong delusion that they will believe a lie and worship the image of the beast. And then through that, you will be possessed. I want you to go back to the movie The Exorcist. The girl was playing with a Ouija board or whatever it was they were doing. And through that, there was contact with the spirit world, and she became possessed. She became super powerful. Go to the movie Venom, where the entity came inside of him and overtook his body and was basically using his body as an avatar. They called it a symbiote because it's a symbiotic relationship. Iron mixing with clay shall mingle themselves with the seed of man. They are going to take over the human body and start killing sheep. That's why your own mother will be there to rip your head off, because it's not your mother anymore. That's why there's no turning back. And this is something that God hands them over to, the strong delusion that they will believe a lie. A deception so great and so powerful that Jesus said that even the very elect would be fooled if it were possible, but it's not possible because they're sheep. So I just want to clarify all of that. Now, this is the reason I wanted to do a video today. I need to go over this with y'all. This is just so, in other words, I feel your pain. I totally get it. I don't do this for a living. This is me getting on the phone and chatting with you. This is me sitting down at what we used to say back when we used to be drinkers. I might sip every once in a while on a shot. I did when I was with my stepdaughter. I sipped on a shot. I hadn't drank for like 9 months. And you don't want to be in drunkenness. You don't want to connect to that spirit world. And though you're altered as soon as you sip, it's the same when I take caffeine, which I'm about to do in a little bit before I go to the gym. It's a drug. And drugs are drugs. Whether it's caffeine, a shot of tequila over the course of 30 minutes, kind of how I do it. Sip on it. I can milk it to an hour. I just do a little sip. Boom. just what you call wet the whistle while I eat. I don't drink water while I eat because you don't want to drink bad water for starters, and you don't want to drink good water while you're eating because its pH is different than what you need to digest food. You don't want to alkalize your stomach. You want it to be acidic while you eat. So people sip on wine. They say wine is good for digestion. Yeah, because it's acidic. Or even something nasty like a Coke. Well, it's acid. It'll help do the job. Or sip on coffee. So anyway, he says, hey, man, I like your work. Unfortunately, womp, womp, womp. And I totally get this. You have no idea. I totally get this. Unfortunately, I haven't got an hour to watch. So my question is, could you do it while brushing your teeth, shaving, getting in your car, connected to your Bluetooth, your drive on the way to work? Just hit it while you can. You don't want to skip around. And finish up that night. You know what I mean? I'll go 2 or 3 days where I won't do a video. You could always get caught up. You know what I mean? Don't be in too big of a hurry, Anton. Says, I haven't got he says, I haven't got an hour to watch. You think out loud. Yes. Y'all are going through the process with me from A to Z. You're watching the whole process take place. Anyway, you could streamline, edit this stuff. I don't know how to edit. I do not. If somebody could come over and teach me how to edit a video, it'd be great. I upload to Zoom. I know there's edits that you can get. I've seen them before. I think I figured it out on YouTube. It takes forever. But I know I could get good at it, but you know, I don't know what to tell you. You could streamline, edit this stuff to about 30 minutes. And again, that's for you, but that's not for me. This is just me calling you on the phone. And it's almost like if you don't want to answer, don't pick up. Just let it go to voicemail. When you click on a video, you basically answer the telephone. And you don't get to say anything. You're going to listen to me. And that's just kind of how it is. Next, he says, it's so disjointed that I fast forward and lose the plot, just saying. And somebody gave you a nice thumbs up on that. I just don't know what to say to either one of you. I really don't. I apologize. I throw myself at the mercy of the court, but I am what I am, and that's what I am. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. There's nothing I can do about it. This is me. This is the channel. This is the video. It is what it is. It's not for everybody. And all I can say is try to fit it in throughout the course of a week of going to work. I listen to stuff while I'm in the shower through a speaker box. So let's just say through the course of a week. This is what I've done to you from the course of a week. Let's pick it up here. Let's go with what I did, because we're not going to go with a 5 days ago. We're going to start when I started. Let's start a new week when I was off this weekend, because I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights. So you got an hour and 15 plus 2 hours. So now you're at 3 hours, 15 plus 15. So 3:30, 4:30. You got 4 hours and 30 minutes. If you stretched out the 4 hours and 30 minutes by 7 days, because I won't be doing another one for a while. Unless Michael sends me a lot of stuff, then I will. And but you just sit there, shower, speaker box, car, Bluetooth, brushing teeth, speaker box, shaving, speaker box, however you do your routine. Bluetooth earbuds, putting on clothes. I don't know. I don't know how to help you get dressed and do your thing and fit it all in. I just don't. But I get it. I just I'm trying to help you get me. This is all I do. I'm a rambler. That's all I can say, man. My apologies though. Totally get it. All right, love y'all.